And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Let's jump back into the action.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Ciri Tilly, an oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Ciri Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
And to that effect, we have got a summoning crystal, a megascope crystal from Philippa Earhart. Well, not from her personally, from her humble abode, which we are now taking back to Trish the Dish. Hopefully, using it, we'll be able to find out some key information about what Philippa is up to, which will hopefully lead us back to Ciri and Dandelion. And we ended last adventures just outside Triss's door, which was a decent house for decent people, the landlady told us. So, and we are heavily intoxicated? Intoxicicated? So, let's speak to the landlady.
Oh, you frighten me.
Yeah, I have that effect on people.
Them Temerians, cowards all, fled across the Pontar, said are defending their fatherland.
Let's have a quick check of the map and the mission, actually. So we are here. Redanian's most wanted. Talk to Triss about the crystal from Philippa's megascope. We are in Novigrad. And if we go to the mission itself, this was a secondary quest. Let's see. She had, however, left one thing behind that could prove of great value: a damaged crystal from her megascope. The Witcher knew such a gem could, if properly probed, reveal priceless information about her doing. He thus was faced with a choice. Should he give the crystal to Radovid, not a chance, or take it to one of his sorceress allies? And when we left the Philippa's dungeon, we had to defeat Radovid's witch hunters in order to escape. Other key quests: get Junior, Count Reuven's treasure, and destination Skelliger. So, let's go have a word with Triss. Everything seems to be lopsided in this house. It's a crooked house, full of decent people. We shall not loot stuff. Oh dear, Triss must be loving this place. Oh, one megascope earlier. Let me check my character points, actually. While I'm here, let's have a look at the character stats. Okay. Where's my... I want to see how many points I've got. I've got 1 point to spend. Let's see. When vitality reaches 0, it will be restored with a bonus of 75%. Next level, when vitality reaches 0, it will be restored with a bonus of 100%. Oh well, let's just tick that off. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's make the magic happen. Why is it not letting the magic happen? I hate it when the magic doesn't happen. Except I'm obviously doing something very wrong. Upgrade ability, yes please. Yes! How hard can it be? What was I doing? Oh, selecting a slot apparently. At least I've got another spare slot now here that I can use for stuffs. I don't need to slot that, don't need to slot that because they're all basic stuff. What's this? Exploding shield. I mean, the crossbow, certainly the crossbow I'm using at the moment, is so pathetically soft. You'd be stood there all day to try to defeat the even weakest of the fours. It's only really good against flying opponents to ground them. 25% more damage. Couldn't hurt. Increase maximum vitality by 500. Boom. Okay, done. Let's put that in. Let's put that in. In fact, let's put it there, so that gets that bonus there. Give that another chance to prove its worth. Turvish.
Yes, Geralt?
You kept the Rose of Remembrance, been in Novigrad long. Take a look at this figurine. Before we go into the quest stuff, let's have a look at this flavor text down here. I'm trying to remember the Rose of Remembrance. Why can I not remember the Rose of Remembrance? This thing sounds ironic.
See, you kept the Rose of Remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
I'm sorry, I'm eating some peanuts. This is very unprofessional. But I'm hungry. Been in Novigrad long?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
You look slightly different, Trish. Is there a reason for that? Yes, there is. Because a number of episodes ago, I installed a new mod that changed the appearance. Not changed, but it's like it improved like the makeup for one thing. So it got rid of a lot of the black lining around the eyes, removed wrinkles, smoothed out a lot of the deep pore textures, giving a much more youthful appearance. Take a look at this figurine. I bet you say that to all the ladies.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
Well, before we talk about Philippa stuff, to be honest, I have no memory of where we got this figurine from now. We seem to be wearing kind of matching
Everything's
uniforms
ready.
here.
Let's get to work.
Pretty grim, please.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's lift the nobleman's spell.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen, Dwana, ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral.
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only.
Oh, a sorceress's fancy man.
You're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
He's like covered in writings, or a librarian, a scribe, a bit of a sorcerer himself. So Coral put a spell on him. Who was Coral?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
Ooh. What's your name?
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad? Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
Receive 50 experience points. 30 gold crowns. New item received Lesser Gilf of Axie. Quest completed, the Nobleman Statuette. Give me 2 secs. I'm going to try to remember the quick key for missions, so I don't have to keep going around the houses to find this. Quest panel. Okay, so completed quests. The nobleman's statuette. Okay, while examining a Novigrad storekeeper's wares, Geralt spied a remarkable jade statuette. It was in the form of a nobleman and emanated a strange energy. The Witcher decided to purchase it and show it to Trish. Turned out to be a wise move. The sorceress used her magic's delicious spell on the object, transforming it back into a Temerian nobleman. From his tale, they gathered he had been compressed into an object by the sorceress Coral some years ago. Grateful for being rescued, the nobleman gave Geralt a reward and went off to piece his life back together. Well, we've just got 30 gold crowns. I hope this statuette costs less than that. Oh, there you go. That was a nice little touch. I seem to have lost Trish. Wow, we did go quite a distance, didn't we? I thought we were just going to another room. You see that skillful leap? Up we go. How is my potions coming along in fact? That's out. That's out. That was exceptionally good against that Ifrit fire golem. I think we're okay. Let's stick that in there. And I'm back.
Yes, Geralt?
Radovid, looking for Philippa actively.
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
Relax. See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
Just triple check everything's recording, which it is. A few things.
A bit. Seems she hid in some elven ruins outside Novigrad after she fled Loch Muin. Conducted some experiments there. This might tell us more.
A megascope crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss, well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue and precious stones.
The blood and
It's
the agate.
madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
Who's this Arthur then? What did they talk about?
I get that right? Philippa says she wants to restore her vision?
Seems she was planning to grow tissue on precious stones.
Makes sense. Found agates covered in blood in her hideout.
If she pulled it off, she'd only be the second person in the world to do so. But the bit about the lodge, that's what I found interesting.
What so?
Meaning what exactly?
The names they mentioned. All the most powerful sorceresses, former members of the lodge. They clearly mean to revive it.
That good or bad?
Depends for who. Philip has always said that if magic perishes, so shall this world. And the lodge was to protect the mages and their interests. Radovid and the Emperor, on the other hand, would not be pleased. Both would have to respect our opinions, and neither likes to share power.
What about you? Do you want to join the lodge?
Our opinions? You join them? Really?
No, I've got other plans. So, what will you do with the crystal?
Haven't decided. Bet Radovid would be very interested in it.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
I don't like Radovid. I don't like his persecution of all my guy. He seems the crazy son of a bitch. So, maybe you should keep the crystal.
Probably better if you keep it.
Much better. It'll be safe with me. I'll try to cast a diagnostic spell. Maybe learn something more.
Good luck.
Right. I thought that was actually going to lead us to Cresta Caesar's mage that they mentioned. Tell Radovid what you learned about Philippa. This is going to result in a fight, isn't it, when I come back empty-handed? Oh well. Shit happened and then you use Quen. How far away is he? Quite away. Okay, so what else can we do around here? I am Mortimer. 50 fights. Cat school gear. I don't want cat school gear. That's light. I think I'm gonna go heavy. High squint. Not really interested. Get information from the medic. Tell Priscilla about your talk with Horson Jr. Okay, let's check the main missions here. I think we did the Horson Jr. one last time. So to try and keep both missions running simultaneously level, I'm going to do Count Reuven's treasure next, which is Margrave Henkel's house. I'll just remind myself, why am I going to this house? Didn't say there. I'm sure it'll all come back to me. All's coming back.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
What?
Not your lucky day.
Good folk, we've a madman!
And those two are horse and juniors people as well, but they don't seem to be doing anything.
Gonna kill you!
Not if I kill you first.
Damn it!
Not what I intended to do. Just remind myself, what is counter attack? Counter F. I thought it was F. The fight seemed to disagree with that part, however.
Double chase.
Now that's 3:35 PM and clear.
Novigrad, capital of the
We'll be
Yet they
doing
lit such
plenty of
rabble.
that. Let's pick up the pace.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Read this. Picture does her no justice. No, it's not letting me go in there.
Hey, you. Seen any prime fillies?
Okay. Something funny going on.
In life, you gotta take risks and not get...
Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Bloody hell!
Footprints.
Can't get anything past this Witcher. Go on. Go on, show me the symbol again. No.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. Let's check out the books. Have a quick read through this. I'll read through it myself later. Same one, so I'll not bother. And again, just have a quick read through that yourself. And I'll read through it later. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ciri's.
Meteorite ingot. Bottle of wine. Quest updated. Count Reuven's treasure. Solve the riddle from the mysterious note. Oh, this is where I have to find the mysterious note. I knew I should have clicked on read, but Geralt was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt him. Pass. Can't find this. $21.51, $12.51.
12:45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Updated. Count Reuven's treasure. Investigate the other room using your Witcher sense.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Another quest updated for Count Reuven's
Instructions
treasure.
on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made the bomb here.
Letter from Dudu.
Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Character entry updated. Dudu Bivervelt. Just check what weapons I've got here. Okay. Quick skim of my decoction. gonna get that down my neck. What is this on the floor? Let me examine it.
Stain. Wyvern oil.
Stop putting away your sword. Check what's going on downstairs. No.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Wait, why'd you come here?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Thanks, really.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
All signs point to Minga.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Margrave Henkel told me everything.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Let's go with this one. I feel we're on very thin ice at the moment.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
I really don't want him to come, so... Well, let's go with this one. I doubt Menge will say anything willingly.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
You're using us.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
I noticed you didn't say anything to him either.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Quest updated. Count Reuven's a treasure. Meet Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbour around midnight. There. Okay. Geralt clearly needed to confront Menga. The question was how. The cautious guardman would never agree to a meeting unless, that is, Geralt had something to offer him. A prize so tempting, he threw caution to the wind. Triss Merigold, vile sorceress, a member of the even viler Lodge of Sorceresses, was willing to offer herself up as a irresistible bait for this fanatic hunter of witches, putting her life in danger in order to save Ciri, and I dare say, with a thought in her heart for the art-loving denizens of the North, who otherwise risked being deprived of their most prominent bard. Fear gripped the witch's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. He knew that shortly before I disappeared without a traitor had been planning to rob us, and this is going back on itself. Funny why it does that. What are we doing for time? I think I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. A bit short of this one. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like, please subscribe, leave me a comment. Geralt is jumping for joy. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye for now. Bye bye.